be doing? And Heights of Power adds new weapons. It increases the gap of 200 dex or 200 strength to 300 if you wanted to. But I'm not gonna do that, you know. I don't want to be that OP. I'm already going to be OP as soon as I've got my two-handed sword, which will deal about 220 damage. Requires 120 strength and dexterity to wear. Hey, Filippo, you're here too? What is up, brother? No need to QQ. But in vanilla Gothic, you know, you get less rewarded for doing quests and such. And with Heights of Power, it's more trickier to complete them, but you also get more rewarded for it, which is something I really love. You don't say, Filippo. You don't say, mate. You are good, but you're feeling sick. Well, that's not so good. I'm getting a cold again, but other than that, you know, I'm doing fine.
Hey, what are you doing here? Do you want to get into the camp?
Yes, I am...
I don't care who you are. I'm Franco. I'm the leader here. So, if you do a good job out here, I'll take you into the camp. Ramon, the gatekeeper, will tell you if they need new people in the camp. Talk to him.
Okay, but I'm gonna pickpocket you. Thank you for your crappy amulet, which gives about 10 strength, or 4 on 4. Well, that's not actually not that bad. And let's wear it. Guess you can. Oh, but then I don't have the strength, so let's keep waiting with it for just for a tiny bit. On the other hand, I currently don't have the weapon anyways, which I need. Maybe sleep till next morning. I'll make an extra couple of strength potions.
Hey,
Hey.
what do you want, huh? I can't imagine you have a permit for the camp.
Franco sent me. He wants to know if anyone is needed in the camp.
Yeah, we need someone. Another one of the guys kicked the bucket yesterday. That idiot tangled with Esteban.
Who is Esteban?
The leader of the lower camp, he decides who gets into the mine. So tell Franco that Taurus wants a new man. Got it?
Thoris? The Thoris?
Forrest?
Yes, the Taurus. The man who calls for new people. The man who decides if and when a new guy gets out of the swamp and into the camp. You aren't trying to tell me that you know him from earlier?
Well, yes.
Listen, everyone knows Taurus. Nevertheless, you aren't getting in, and I won't give him a message.
Yes, everything is still the same. The only thing is that there's different, that the mobs are increased in damage and HP, that the XP has been increased, and the fact that you can get way more higher level. But everything else, you know, the weapons, the amulets, the weapons that the bandits and such wear, they wear vanilla Gothic equipment. It's only for the player that has a new weapon. Well, they can wear newer weapons, but I doubt that it is the same with the amulet. I think you can get it, most definitely. Franco, Thoris needs a new man.
Good. I'll take care of it.
Wait a minute. What about me?
You haven't done anything yet.
More than
I've
you
done a
think.
lot. Only you don't know about it.
Okay, You want a chance? You'll get your chance. Move your butt to Logan. The swamp sharks are breathing down his neck. Help him finish off the beasts, and you're as good as in the camp.
I beat you up to it. I already helped Logan.
So you fought the swamp sharks. You're useful. At least more so than most of the guys here.
But with this guy, I'm also dexterity built. The reason for that is I wear dexterity weapons. I am capable of pickpocketing everybody in the game, which requires about 120 dex. And it gives you speed and accuracy when it comes to the bow. And that's basically why I go dexterity. Because my character will go with a bow, a two-handed weapon to... let me put it this way. 120 strength, 120 plus dexterity. Most likely I will get it around 200 in the end of the game. One-handed, two-handed weapons will be 100%. Bow will be 100%. Magical circle 5, maybe 6, maybe not. Depends, you know. I think I'm gonna stick with 5. And what else? Picking pockets, opening locks, and that sort of thing, you know. But already know those. I also know everything already about hunting. But I will get as much stats as I possibly can. But since I'm gonna do eventually a complete playthrough of all the 3 paths, I'm gonna make sure my characters have a bit of uniqueness. So this guy goes two-handed, my mage will go, let's say, one-handed, and my paladin will, let's say, go with a crossbow, you know, so that every stats has been met, every build has been met in different ways on each of the different paths. But first I will beat the Gothic series with the servant of Adanos, which is in this case the Mercenary. In Gothic 1 there was also the Mercenary, and in Gothic 3 that will be the human orc Mercenary. So can I go into the camp now?
So listen, there's another thing I need you for. A few days ago, I sent Edgar into the swamp. He was supposed to get me an old stone tablet.
He okay.
Seen since. See what he's doing, and bring me that damn stone tablet.
What about gold?
What?
Do I get anything for my work here in the swamp?
You want gold? Sure. How much do you want? 50 gold nuggets. 100. I'll give you as much gold as you can carry. Who do you think you are? Are you trying to make a fool out of me? Now push off and do something. Otherwise, you won't get so much as 1 crumb of gold.
Hey,
Franco, here's the stone tablet.
here's the...
Good. Very good. Raven will be pleased with you.
So, can I go into the camp now?
What about...
No, I already sent Logan in. He was ahead of you in the list. And at the moment, there's no need for another man in the camp. Besides, I can really use you here. Now that Logan isn't here anymore, I will feel sorry.
Send me in now.
Send me...
And what if I say no?
Then you will simply regret it.
Are you threatening me? You want to threaten me? It's time for a lesson.
I'm a tiny bit OP, just a tiny bit. Just two shots and he's down. Where's this bandit guy? Now they will find a replacement, and then I go into the camp and be one step closer to solve the issues which the water mages has, which is my priority. Wrecked indeed. They fed me too much, you know.
Been there, done that.
Hey, what happened down there?
I flattened Franco.
So? Then now it's your job to make sure the lazy dogs do their work every day.
Hey, I'm not here to be bothered with the hunters. I want to enter the camp.
Forget it. You did in Franco. Now you're the leader. So do your job.
If I'm the leader, then I decide who goes in next. And I decided that I'm next.
It isn't that easy. We haven't asked for anyone, so no one gets in.
Thoris can send a new leader for the hunters. Then there will be a vacancy inside for me.
You don't give up, do you? Okay. Then move your butt inside. Thoris will make sure that the hunters won't have to live without a leader. What are you waiting for? And get yourself a pickaxe.
Already have a pickaxe, smartass. Let's talk with this guy. He's gonna be pissed off.
Wait a minute.
Hey, are you the new guy who knocked down Franco?
What? Me? No.
Ah, no offense.
He was falling down.
And what's it like to be the leader of the hunters?
And
Leave me alone.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
Hee hee. Goodbye. Let's get Betty. Cuggy. Chest.
Ah, who have we here then? Looky, looky. There you are.
Looky,
I've got good
looky.
news and bad news for you.
First tell me the bad news.
Raven is looking for you. So are his guards. Actually, all the bandits are looking for you. And if they find you, they'll kill you.
a lot of people have already tried that.
Then your combat skills are as good as your craftiness. Coming into the camp with some of our armor is like the sheep coming to the wolves. Your life is hanging by a thin thread, son of danger.
And what's the good news?
Well, I don't really know why, but you've made yourself a couple of powerful enemies. You can count yourself lucky that I recognized you and no one else. Because I am understanding and sociable.
How much do you want?
Oh, no, please. I don't want to extort gold from you. I wouldn't dream of it.
Then what do you want?
Recently, somebody tried to get Esteban out of the way, but he ran into the bodyguards. Go to Esteban and talk to him. Afterwards, we'll talk again.
Okay. Goodbye. Emilio, let's pickpocket you. You look like a digger.
I am a digger. The last time I was in the mine, I worked my ass off.
Wasn't Senyan the scrapper that hung at the rice snaps barn? Yes. He was either selling behind the bar, in the new camp, you know, the little bar on the lake, or he was either upstairs on with the alchemist area where they make rice schnapps. But indeed that he was, said Rico. What happens to the gold from the mine?
Doris collects it and then distributes it. No one is allowed to keep what he mines.
Most of these people
Everybody
here
gets
are
only a
from
part of
the
gold. That way even the hunters and guards get their share. I think that's okay.
from the
Since
colony.
we've had that rule, there have been fewer deaths, and the miners still get more than the guys who hang around outside.
But if I'm correctly, he is indeed the guy that stands in the bar on the lake. Yeah, but that's the same with Satyrus. No, not Satyrus. But Vatrus. Vatrus is white in Gothic 2, but in Gothic 3 he's black. Yeah, well, he's brownish. You know, he's not really black, but he's brown. You know, so they do that quite often. Must be all the dirt. You know, why aren't you in the mine now?
I was in the mine long enough and slaved away until I was about to fall over. Now I need a few days rest. Before I get my next redstone.
What's the deal with these redstones?
Yeah, that's something Thoris and Esteban thought up. Thoris takes care of the gold distribution, and Esteban organizes the workers for the mine.
Joe would
Of
like
course,
to
he
Operation
doesn't want to run to
Mindfuck.
Thoris every time he sends someone to the mine. That's why he gives us one of those red stone tablets, and Thoris lets us in then. It's like a pass.
Okay, goodbye.
Hi.
What you want?
And this guy, if I'm correctly, this guy was sitting in a smallish cave. Oh, my telephone screen is a bit dirty. He was one of the guys that was shitting his pants because of a couple of lurkers in front of the cave. Let's pickpocket this guy. Where do I get a pickaxe?
Go to Huno the Smith. But even if you have a pick, that don't mean that you can get into the mine. If you want to get in, you have to talk to Esteban. Don't even bother going to Thoris. He'll only let you in if you have a red stone.
And tell me, what do you think of Esteban?
Hey, he's the boss here. He's alright, I think. He always lets the good boys into the mine, the ones who know something about mining, I mean.
And you know something about mining?
I'm the best.
What do I need to know about mining gold?
Well, there's something you should know. Gold isn't ore. There's one damn important difference. I mean, what woman would hang a chain of ore around her neck? When picking, work from top to bottom. You can
If they
work
knew the
nuggets
value
and
of it,
respect
they
them.
would.
There are also diggers who do it the other way around, but it's far more difficult.
Hey, Lennar. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lennar. Welcome to the Diggers Camp.
Diggers. I thought this was the bandits' camp.
Right, but the bandits are only here today. So,
So, can you teach me anything about mining gold?
certainly. But if I teach you something, you'll be able to mine more gold.
That's why I'm asking.
Sure. But if you can mine more, it's only fair I get a share of it.
Well,
You might as well give him a share in advance. Well, let's say 50 gold pieces.
I can miss that. Here you go, teach me something about gold mining.
teach
Good. Regular swings will take you forward.
Good
Don't
night,
overdo
Blacktick.
it. But
Thanks for
also
dropping
don't
by as
fall
always,
asleep
mate.
swinging.
And
And
good
don't
luck
always
tomorrow
stop
with
in the
work,
same spot.
school,
Try to work
whatever you
around
have
the
to
good
do
side of
tomorrow.
the nugget. Do that, and you're on the way to becoming a
Appreciate your
master
support,
digger.
man. See you, Lennar. Or Lennar. Actually, not Lennar.
A dark cloud over the house. The one approaches with blood. Needed to call him. He who sees me. He sees me. Oh no. Go away. Be gone.
Are you all right?
Green. Green novice. I cannot find it.
How can I help you?
The green. The green novice will help the novice.
Now, if you give him some swamp wheat now, you cannot get it. Give it to him later. I'll be back later. So I will just first make the green novice, and then I'm gonna give him as much swamp wheat stalks as I possibly can, because if I remember correctly, after giving the green novice, I will be able to give all my swamp wheat stalks away, and they will give XP for it. So I could at least get about, even if I get 1 XP, you know, a stalk, it will still be around 730 XP, which is nice. It's always nice. Now let me save here and talk with this guy.
Hey, you!
Don't wake him.
What?
If you want to do yourself a favor, then stay away from Skinner. The fellow is unpredictable. He killed the last guy who woke him up. Let him sleep, for everybody's sake.
Are you a digger?
Because of the pants? Nah, I just wear them because they're comfortable. All I do here is cook meat stew. Here, you can try some. It'll make you strong. It's always important to train your strength. There are many dangers lurking out there. If you want, I can help you to get stronger.
No, you cannot, Mage. I'm way too strong for you. Where is this Mage? It does give me a couple of free strength. Wow, 1 strength, guys. Insane. Hey, Skinner. Time to wake up, man.
Why did you wake me, eh? I bet you don't even know. No, don't say anything. It's too late for excuses. Now you have 2 choices. You can fight me in my beddy, or you can try to run away. In your place, I'd run.
Oh, but you're not in my place, Mage.
Don't stop now. Don't stop now.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Yeah, that's a sword. Thank you very much. It's only about 10 damage more, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. It's also 1-hander, I need a 2-hander. But, you know, for the time being, it's better.
Hey, if you're looking for a decent trader here in the camp, then you just found him. My hut is right behind Esteban, so if you need anything, come on by.
Wait a minute.
Let's pickpocket him. Let's trade. Oh, you have plenty of potions. Do you also have King's Sorrows? You do have... Do you have turnips? Let me purchase the turnips for the potions. Oh, he has it. Oh, thank you, Fisk. I love you, man. I love you, Fisk. Now the weapon, this weapon in particular, is added by heights of power. I thought in the first case it was in vanilla Gothic, but it is not. I need those skins. Don't need stingers, even though they give permanent HP. As in, you know, if you're nearly dead and you consume one, it will be instantly full HP again. But I like to waste away potions and waste away lots of gold for it. Look at that. I only need about 5 strength, so let me get that. Let me get that. Hey Logan. How is it going with you?
Well, at least I'm in now. Lucia brews some wicked liquor. But Esteban won't let me into the mine. At any rate, not yet. He's giving me another job.
And? What does he want from you?
There was an attempt on Esteban's life. He wants to know who's behind it. Esteban thinks that Snaff is involved. I'm supposed to keep an eye on him.
I'll come back
I'll
later.
come back later.
Hey Snaff.
Do you want to eat or
Our
chat?
good friend
What will
Snaff,
you-
the cook from the old camp. That made a meatbug a la... what was it? Something with Russian mushrooms. Mr. Good Cook. What's on the menu?
What?
I want to try out a new dish. Fire strips and hammer sauce.
Hammer sauce.
Hammers.
A sauce made from hammer-hard booze. I have a recipe from a guy called Lou. You get the ingredients and distill the booze up on the alchemist's bench. Then I'll make a sauce out of it. What do you think?
Fire strips.
Crisp, delicately roasted meat mixed with pickled fireweed. But don't worry, I already have the ingredients for that.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, here's the recipe.
Thank you, Mickey.
Hey, you!
And how is it going?
Listen, if you want something to eat, go to Snaff. If you want something to drink, you're in the right place.
What do you drink here then?
We only have a little beer. The only beer on the island was brought by the Paladins. Just about the only good thing those fellows brought with them. Otherwise, we drink booze. I got moonshine, grog, and white rum. You should try that. I got the recipe from Samuel. The old boy really knows his trade.
Aren't you from Khorinis?
Aren't you?
Don't remind me. My life in that city was horrible. While the ships with the new convicts kept coming in, there was still life in the town. But all those other guys? No thanks. Maybe it's because we're on an island. Well, those days are over. I'm finished with Eldritch.
Why?
He's a wimp. When the bandits dragged me off, he didn't lift a finger to help me.
So what are you planning to do?
We'll see.
1 second, guys.
For now, I'll stay here with Snaff, Fisk, and the others. Have you already talked to Thoris? Oh, Enos, is that a hunk of a man? Excuse me. Let's get back to your question. I haven't set a goal. I'm only drifting.
Yeah, we found ourselves a lady, guys. You're not very fond of the paladins, are you?
Those fanatical murderers in the pay of the fire magicians? No. That Lord Hagen occupies the city with his thugs, and everybody bows down to him. And I didn't want to do that. I wasn't going to wait until they closed down the Red Lantern and locked me up.
Is there something you could teach me?
Only too gladly. You can train your dexterity with me.
No, you can't. I already have plenty of dexterity. Alright, so let's make loose hammer. As well as a green novice. Where is it? Recipe for loose hammer. A water bottle, 2 turnips, and a decent portion of swamp weed. Do I have swamp weed? I only got 9, okay, so that should be enough. Now where is the green novice? Alright, so let's make those. First, a potion of strength, so I can wear my weapon. Second of all, a green novice 2 times, so I can smoke one myself for a little bit of XP. Alright, now distill booze for loose hammer. I'm also gonna make that one 2 times. Loose hammer, mana +1, potion of strength. There we go, better. Was an expensive feature, but hey, I'm glad he's had it. Now where's this green novice? Where is it? Oh, here it is. 5 XP, guys. Wow, mind blowing. Holy shit. Everything goes in slow-mo. Man, this is some good stuff. On my way, Snaff. I distilled the booze.
Excellent. Then I'll finish it. Here, you can try a portion right away. That'll put some strength in your arm. Oh, and if I can help you again, for you, all information is free from now on.
Enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it. Alright, so let's get Lou's double hammer so I can sell it to Samuel, one of the pirates. I can make it myself, but will give nothing. Literally nothing. No XP, no mana, no strength, no nothing. Alright, so let's try out